channel. So this is another Thanksgiving makeup tutorial. Like I said in my last video that I was gonna do another Thanksgiving makeup tutorial, but this one will be less dramatic or a little bit more wearable. It's more natural, something that I feel that anyone can wear. So this is the look that I came up with, and I feel that it's very appropriate for Thanksgiving, especially during the daytime, or if you're gonna be mostly around family, which is obvious. I did pair this with a dark lip. I feel that it is a little bit dark, but if you want, you can totally go with a lighter lip and it can definitely look very nice as well. And just like in my last video, just because I wanted to make these eye makeup tutorials a little bit more easier to recreate, I just want to use like all the eyeshadows in one palette type of thing, that all the eyeshadows are just there. So if you have it, you can definitely recreate it. So all the eyeshadows that I used for this look comes in this NYX Love in Paris, and it's Merci Beau Cup. I probably just like butchered that, but it just looks like this, and it's very natural colors. So I decided that it would be perfect for Thanksgiving. So if you guys want to know how to recreate this look, keep on watching.
So as always, I am just starting off by priming my face, and first I'm using the L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer, and then I'm using the NYX Angel Veil primer and just dotting that on the places where I usually get oily at, and then blending it out. And next I am applying foundation. I'm just using the Smashbox Studio Skin foundation and blending that out with a Real Technique sponge. For concealer, I'm just using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer and then blending it out with the Real Technique sponge. To set the concealer under my eyes, I am just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contouring Kit and using the lightest shade that they have in the palette. And then to set the rest of my face, I am using the Neutrogena Shine Control Powder and just applying that all over my face with a Too Faced Kabuki brush. Also, I'm really sorry if the lighting does keep changing. I am using natural lighting, and you guys know how that goes. You can't really control when the clouds want to cover up the sun. But now I'm just contouring and bronzing at the same time, but mostly just bronzing. Like, I'm just focusing on that and not too much on contouring. So I'm just using again the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contouring Kit, and I'm using the middle shade in the bottom row that they have. And for blush, I'm using Citrus Bloom from Mary Kay. And then for highlight, I am just using Opal and Champagne Pop. I'm mixing those two and applying it onto the high points of my cheeks and also a little bit onto my Cupid's bow. For primer, I am using the MAC Extended Eye Base and just applying that onto my eyelids. And then I am just going to apply some powder on top because I feel that makes the eyeshadows blend a lot more easy. And now I'm using the NYX Love in Paris palette, and it's in Merci Buttercup, and I am just picking that chocolate kind of color and applying it to my crease. And I'm really applying this color a few times just because it takes a little bit to build up the color. So just take your time and build up the color to whatever color that you want. For my eyelids, I am just using this really light champagne glittery color, and again just applying that all over my lids. And now to define the crease a little bit more, I am taking that red cranberry dark color. I mean, it's not dark, but it's like a dark cranberry, I feel. And just applying that to the outer part of my crease. And what I do is I apply it with a pencil brush, and then I go in with a really fluffy crease brush and blend it out. And I do that a couple of times until I get the desired look. So you guys can just like take your time and apply it a few times, blend it out till you get the desired look that you want. Now I'm going to take this really dark brown color and apply it to the very outer part of my eye, and then dragging it into my upper lash line. Later in the video I'll show you that I do drag it in more into my lower lash line, so you can just do that kind of now if you guys want, but I just go ahead and focus that onto the outer part and a very little into my crease, because I do want that red cranberry color to stand out more than the brown, but I feel that this gives it a little bit more dimension, more like a more warm feeling to the look basically. And then I'm going back into the shimmery gold shade because that did kind of rub off when I blended out all the colors. So what I did was I dipped my brush into water and applied it again, and that made it kind of stand out a little bit more. And that's basically the reason why I didn't drag out the brown color that we put in the outer part of the eye onto the lower lash line all the way, because it was going to basically make that disappear. So here in this clip, I am going to kind of redo the outer part of the eye and then bring that into my lower lash line, as you can see right here. And then to highlight my brow bone and also the inner tear duct, I am just taking that really white color to highlight. Now I am just going to curl my eyelashes and apply mascara. The mascara that I'm using is the Maybelline Last Sensational Mascara. This mascara is so good, and I applied 2 coats of it. Now if you want, you can apply false lashes. I feel that this will give the look a little bit more, I don't know, it'll be more put together and a little bit more dramatic if you're going for that. And after this, I did line my waterline, but I didn't include it into the video because I did get out of frame. So I decided to kind of skip showing you guys that, but I did line my waterline. And then now I'm just taking the first color that we used into the crease and applying that all over my lower lash line. And then I'm going to line the outer part of my lower lash line with the darker brown that we used to kind of define the outer part of the crease. For lips, I am just using the MAC Prep and Prime for the lips, and then I am going to be taking MAC's lip liner in Whirl and lining my lips and filling it in with this color. And then once I'm done filling it in and just basically putting my lips as that color, I am going to take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London, and I'm just applying that into the middle part of the lips. I'm not dragging it out into the outer corners or anything like that, just because this will just give the lips a little bit more dimension and make my lips look a little bit bigger. So that is basically it for this tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Alrighty guys, so that is it for today's makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I suggest you guys click that subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!